It's time for the music class. Join us for an evening of learning music and appreciating the art behind every hum, tune, and beat. Listen to engaging performances and insights from some of the top and upcoming musicians in the scene today. Tune in every Tuesday evening here on The Music Class. Let the music class begin.
The hottest tracks from this side of the globe. This is Amplify Asia on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
A new school year is here.
And as our campus comes alive once again, let's also do our part to keep everyone healthy and safe.
The rainy season brings an increased risk of illnesses like flu, dengue, COVID-19, and other viral infections.
If you're feeling unwell, whether it's a fever, cough, cold, sore throat, or body aches, stay home, consult a doctor, and avoid exposing others.
Protect yourself and those around you by eating healthy, staying hydrated, getting enough sleep, washing your hands regularly, and keeping your surroundings clean.
If you're in a crowded place or experiencing respiratory symptoms, wear a properly fitted face mask. Remember to dispose trash properly to prevent mosquito breeding.
Be extra careful during rainy days and always follow campus traffic and safety rules. Slow down. The campus speed limit is 30 kilometers per hour.
A healthy community begins with healthy individuals. Every small act of care helps protect classmates, co-workers, friends, and families. Let's work together for a healthier, safer, and happier Ateneo community.
This is a public service reminder from the Office of the Assistant Vice President for Health, Care, and Well-Being and Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM. Your one big FM.
The voice of the Radyo Katipunan.
Checking out the latest happenings in, around, and beyond Katipunan. This is the Katipunan Roundup.
Are you an incoming EEE freshman, shifty, or transferee at UP Diliman? Your next great adventure begins here. Set sail with Interact 16. New Voyages, UP Circuit's annual welcome event designed to help you navigate your first steps into the EEE community. Join us on August 5 for our online welcoming event, August 6 for our EEEI Institute Tour and academic talks, and August 8 for an exciting campus tour around UP Diliman. Meet fellow freshies, discover new opportunities, and embark on a journey filled with new experiences, challenges, and friendships. For registration and more details, visit the Interact Facebook page. Chart your course. Conquer new horizons. Begin your voyage with Interact 16 New Voyages.
The voice of the Radyo Katipunan.
Checking out the latest happenings in, around, and beyond Katipunan. This is the Katipunan Roundup.
Radyo Katipunan 87.9.
Coming up next, JMM Radio on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Radyo Katipunan. Radyo Katipunan. Radyo Katipunan.
Pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay Atenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng eskwela. Radyo Katipunan. Radyo Katipunan. Radyo Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio Katipunero, sugod, todo sa kayod, tulong at tulog, lipat na Blue Eagle, galing giting nagigil, blue and white, one big fight. Radyo Katipunan. Radyo Katipunan. Radyo Katipunan.
Music, stories, faith. From the Jesuit Music Ministry. Conversations that matter and music that moves you. This is JMM Radio. Music and talk that uplifts the soul.
You have just heard a song from the Jesuit Music Ministry. Follow JustCom PH on Spotify and JustCom Music on YouTube. We are also on iTunes and Deezer.
Hi, hello! Nandito naman kayo sa inyong paboritong tambayan ng JMM Radio, the official radio program of the Jesuit Music Ministry. Ako po ang inyong JMM Princess na nagbabalik, Patricia Morato.
Manang Ray here! Magandang araw, mga katambayan JMM Radio. And of course, kumusta naman? Ang araw ng princess. Grabe yung vibes.
Diba?
Hindi ko kinaya.
Bawing-bawi. And we are broadcasting from the Radyo Katipunan studio located here at Jesuit Communications Sonolux building inside the Ateneo de Manila University campus.
And of course, you can also watch us live on the Facebook pages of Radyo Katipunan, JESCOM, and Jesuit Music Ministry on the YouTube channel of Radyo Katipunan and via audio streaming at zeno.fm/Radyo Katipunan FM.
Yan. Oh, correction lang, it's Radyo Katipunan FM. Yun.
And of course, napapanood po tayo sa TV Maria.
Hello po sa
magandang
ating
araw
viewers sa TV Maria. Alright, Kuya Ray.
Very interesting ang ating topic ngayong gabi. First time lang din natin silang ma-invite, no? Ang ating... Pero ikaw ba?
Hindi, first time natin sila ma-invite together.
Yes. Student and of course formators. Of course, ikaw ba naka-experience ng mag-dorm or maging dormer sa iyong buhay?
Alam mo, pinangarap ko pero binawal sa akin.
Bakit?
Alam ng magulang ko na hindi ako magtitino.
Mahirap mawalay sa bahay, no? Ako hindi ko rin na-experience yan, pero nung ako'y naging expat or OFW for 6 years, di ba? JMM ng 1995 to 2004, tapos 2004 to 2009, nag-Dubai ako. So, naka-experience din akong mawalay sa bahay. Pero, ganun pala yun. Ikaw magluluto, ikaw lahat. So, parang dormers din. Kaya naman, tatanungin natin ang ating mga guest ngayon.
Alright. Diba? Sino-sino ba ang ating mga guests? Actually,
siguro ipakilala nila ang kanilang mga sarili.
Mas maganda yun.
Yung dalawa kasi malapit sa atin. Kasi katuwang natin sa ating mga...
mga makukulit to eh.
Correct. Mga gawain sa Jesuit Music Ministry.
Correct. Okay, next frame. Charing!
Yo! Sakto si Direk ko.
Okay.
Diba?
So, please briefly introduce yourselves, like your name, year and course, or stage in the Jesuit formation, something like that. Yan. And how long have you been staying in your dorm? Sige nga po.
So, hello po. I'm Daryl. I'm a student of 3 BS Psych dito sa Ateneo. It's now my 3rd year actually.
Wow.
Sa dorm. So,
hello everyone. Good evening. I'm Dre. Ngayon lang sir. Pero I'm Dre from 4 AB Diplomacy and International Relations, and I've also been staying in the dorm since my very first year in Ateneo. So, magpo 4 years na rin ako.
Wow, 4 years. How about you?
Good evening. My name is Brother Jeff. I am in my 3rd year of theology, so I'm actually, this month will be my 10th anniversary of joining the Jesuits.
Wow!
10th anniversary!
Yes.
Oh my gosh! Okay.
Second year here at Ateneo. Starting 3rd year now.
Grabe ang ganda ng boses.
Oo nga eh. Kaboses niya yung nag-i-intro sa JMM Radio.
Sa atin. And of course, Brad.
Magandang gabi po. Ako po si Brother Adrian, Pobre. I'm in my 2nd year for first study. So I'm also a dormer technically in Loyola House of Studies. I've been there for 1 year so far.
Wow.
Yeah. Fresh pa. Dormer.
Fresh na fresh. O, diba? Okay. So, simulan natin sa students muna para mag-relax ang ating formators. Yes. Diba? So, what were your earliest memories when you moved into the university dorms? And did you have any expectations, good or bad? Pwede ba yun? Bad expectation?
feeling ko nauna si Dre mag-move in sa akin by a year. So, mauna ka.
So, kami yung first batch ng after the pandemic. So, moving into the dorm, parang I think I wasn't really homesick right away kasi parang I was, oh my God, freedom. I moved from Davao, which is really far. So parang it took a while for the homesickness to hit me. But when I moved in sa dorm, it was like, as someone who's pretty, who wants her alone time, parang hindi masyado hindi ako natamaan agad. So, yeah, parang earliest memory, wala, basa sa ulan ng Orsen. Tapos yung, yeah, parang it was fun being a dormer. You, how about you?
So, ako naman, I remember moving into the dorm kasi medyo sad, pero a few days before I graduated high school, my dad passed away. So moving into the dorm, hindi ko nakuha yung usual na, it's the parents bringing me to my room. Naalala ko, as in, strinong arm pa talaga ni mami yung dorm admin na parang, hatid ko siya sa taas. Kasi dapat same gender lang yung aakyat sa room. So, but I remember before moving in, nag-lunch pa kami nun sa Sweet Inspirations, yung Unli Mongolian rice bowl. Oh my God, I miss you so bad.
Pa siya.
Not sponsored, by the way. Pero
not paid promotion, guys.
Unpaid promotion. So, we just had like a really big meal, and then hinatid ako sa dorm, and then I hugged my mom and said, okay. So, ang first ever dorm assignment ko was UD North. So, that was, my room was overlooking Marikina Valley.
Wow.
So, imagine the first night na nandun ako sa room, the lights were off, I was just looking out the window, overlooking Marikina Valley, and parang realizing na iba na talaga yung buhay eh. Even the simple transition from high school to college, how much more from province to city, napakalaking transition talaga. And I think being in the dorm, finding that community, it was just a journey that started in that one very, very sentimental night.
Wow naman. But how would you describe the dorm community now? Or may difference ba from the time that you arrived tsaka yung ngayon? Meron ba? Or, I don't know, how would you describe it?
Yung first year ko po kasi, and even in my early second year, I wasn't as engaged sa dorm activities.
Okay.
So I didn't really get to observe much during those years. But as I became more involved, like for example with the Adoration, with ARSA events, especially nung Flower Fest, which is their yearly project for Valentine's, parang doon ako mas na my eyes were open to how lively and vibrant it actually was when you are willing to put yourself into those spaces. So I think for most dormers right now who might have felt the way I felt in first year, early second year na parang ano ba tong dorm, parang okay, whatever, just sleep here. I think it just takes time to meet the right people to encourage you and just be with you in different activities around the dorm.
Yeah, shout out sa ARSA. So, kahit na hindi kami ganun ka-participative a lot, still they're very active and they try their best talaga to engage us. And I think I had a similar experience din kasi as a dormer, parang, syempre may ganun nga na parang nilalampas-lampasan mo lang talaga kasi, ano ba, like, I just live here, I'm just going to sleep. Pero, I also started becoming active lang because I found out about Adoration. So I saw the poster. Kaya pag nagtatanong sila sa forms, which form of advertising works on you? Physical posters po. So I saw the poster. I said, that's really interesting. I wanted to go for a long time. I didn't kasi parang hindi ko na make time. But the moment I started going, hindi ko na siya mapigilan. I was going even if I didn't feel so good, even if I felt sick, parang tuloy-tuloy na siya. And dun ko nakita yung change. Dun ko nakita yung sinasabi nyo na development of the community. Kasi we went from just having a handful of us. We would have those nights na parang kami-kami lang talaga, parang barkadahan lang. Tapos nandun si Jesus. Dumating sa punto, alam yan ni Nagian, ni Mark. Until to the point na hindi na kami kasya dun sa room. Dun sa Eliazo prayer room. So, usap-usapan na namin ngayon mag-change venue kung saan kami mag-change venue. But just having that ministry of presence, dun mo talaga nakikita yung pagbabago ng community.
Ayan. Before we go sa kanilang ministry, gusto ko lang itanong for viewers purposes, ang dormers magka-separate yung girls and boys. So may Eliazo and then
Eliazo and Servini po boys. I think UD basement also has boys.
May bago.
Pero yung UD towers, girls na yun.
May ganun pala.
Meron din po kaming mga
lang.
Meron din kaming mga neighbors, mga dormers ng Pollock Hall at saka IRH. IRH also, of course, how could we forget them? But Pollock and ISO are also on-campus dorms, but not they're related to URH, but the main URH complex is Servini, Eliazo, IRH, and UD.
Oh, ISO.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Dito naman tayo sa mga ating formators. Kasi naka-relax na sila eh.
Stricto kayo.
Strict kayo. Are you guys strict? How do you plan do you have planned activities for the students?
Yeah, so actually, formators might be a strong label for us. At least I don't see myself as a formator. Rather accompanying the dormers, because they have, paid Ateneo staff, who actually come up with most of the programming. But then they invite us Jesuit brothers, scholastics in to help with having adoration once a week, facilitating the twice or three times a month mass for the dorms, at least being like the communion ministers, singing in the choir. There's also a Bible study. It's called Word. Just Word. There's no the, but people get that confused all the time. Word. And what else do we have? Oh, and we have individual conversations, like spiritual conversations. Those actually, how could I forget those? Where any dormer can sign up to have as long of a conversation as they need about anything, spiritual, life, relationship issues, academic issues, family issues, or it doesn't have to be issues. They could just, I've had people come in curious about what a Jesuit is and all that stuff, or just want to talk about anything under the sun. I think that's all of our programming.
Exclusive for dormers lang yun? Yung
Yes.
Okay.
Mostly, because we also work with the URH team, so Ma'am Mitch, Miss Lucia, and RAs of each of the dorms. So shout out to them. They're basically supporting the ministry. So I agree with Jeff. Though the term formators might be a little too strong, because we're also formans in a way. And what often people don't see is that we are also being accompanied by the people who we hang out with and spend time in the dorms, especially with the renewed thrust of the Society of Jesus, of walking with the youth. You see efforts on Magis and stuff like that really popping up recently. So yeah, outside of that, I think we also do dorm blessings. I think that's up and coming. So we visit the actual dorms at the start of the semester and actually bless. So hindi naman siya forced. We ask people, do you want your rooms to be blessed and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's part of it.
Kasi baka may friends of the Jesuits dun sa mga some corners ng
Pwede
rooms.
naman siguro. Pero you assign po kayo ng inyong mga superior.
Yeah. So we are assigned, at least for us, in Loyola House. And you also express your interest there. Na parang this is, for example, if you feel that you have a personal charism or you have gifts accompanying the youth, you can express your desire. That will be part of the discernment.
So it's either you're assigned there or you volunteered there, tama ba? Pwede yun?
Yeah. Yeah. Last year, my first year I was sent there. Then the second year, I volunteered myself. And then this year, I'm sent again. So,
Swerte nyo
Ang swerte naman ng dormers. Sabi niya, spoiled daw sila. Ang cute. Okay, so what made you want to, continue staying in that dorm?
I think, relationships take a long time to build. And so I felt like my first year, it wasn't enough. Like I was just getting my foot in the door. And so I felt like it's sayang naman if it's just a 1-year assignment. And then I had only one apostolate at the time, my second year. So I said, I can do a second apostolate. And that's where I started really growing the relationships that I started and making new relationships. It takes time. Your face needs to be seen for a while before people are like, I want to talk to that guy about God or anything.
Oh, may ganon. Actually, curious ako, ano yung mga pinaka, memorable? Whether funny or scary. Scary! or anything that would make you think na parang pag naisip ko yung dorm, ito yung naaalala ko. Ooh. I mean, for all.
Well, for me, we have a program we call Jesuit Chats.
Jesuit Chats.
Jesuit Chats. So, yung tagline namin was Book a Brother. Right? Like, we literally have a calendar. We open our calendar for people to sign up. If you need someone to talk to, which is not necessarily a therapist, you just want to talk with someone, ask things about
exclusively for the dormers and
for the dormers siya mainly.
Okay.
And it's an exciting experience for me, right? When you make yourself available, you don't know who walks into that door or what consolations they bring. So I was mentioning that we are also being accompanied in that sense. You get a wide spectrum kasi of things. Like sometimes people just want to talk. Sometimes people have serious questions and challenges about how the church, in terms of their understanding of the church and stuff like that. And I think it is in those conversations, as Jeff mentions, that relationship are built. Because some of them come back, right? And some of them reach out to you in a different capacity altogether. Right? For example, I don't need to, if they enjoy talking to you or if they find those conversations a safe space and a brave space for them to just pour their hearts out, they would just directly go to you like, brother, can we set up another session that's outside?
Okay.
So that's for your discernment naman ng brother if you can accompany that person. So yeah, it creates bonds and relationship, friendships, basically.
Okay. Kasi syempre bukod sa trust, you get to know that person also, di ba?
Correct.
Taray, brother, book nga kita ulit. Mga ganun.
Book a brother.
Pero
Ang galing.
nag-try kayo doon?
Actually po, Bro Jeff and I had an interesting conversation about the Just Chat one time na parang sabi ko, can I book a Just Chat and then you talk to me? parang ganun eh.
I forgot about that.
But that was the conversation we had. Kasi nga, I think what's so interesting about this particular charism of the Jesuits is parang, it's really a ministry of presence eh. Yun nga yung sinasabi na parang, it will take a long time of you showing up, just being there before bonds actually start to happen. Parang ako, I was going to adoration and then going straight back to my room right after for a long time before we started to talk and conversations started to happen, and then things started to unfold the way they unfolded until masasabi ko talaga genuinely, I would not be in JMM, I would not be here right now if it wasn't for Thursday night adoration at the dorm. So yun talaga yung masasabi na I think Jesus really does move in those ways of being present with us.
Papasok na to, nararamdaman ko.
Parang hindi na kailangan ng discernment.
Hindi na kailangan pilitin to, di ba?
Na-discern na siya.
Pero sa inyo, di ba, bilang dormer students, kailan kayo nag-start yung na-inspire to join choirs or
napilitan ba kayo? Mga ganon.
Inilit niya ako.
Interesting story.
Meron kayong mga spiritual director?
Actually, medyo long backstory po siya. Basically, nung second year po, na-meet ko yung friend namin ngayon, si Vince.
Shout out Vince,
I
we
think
miss
nag-guest na
you
rin siya
so
sa
bad.
RK before. Shout out Vince, love you so much.
Wow.
Tapos, basically, parang friends pa lang kami, di pa kami masyado close. And then, he was the student manager of Java with the Jesuits.
Yeah.
And he invited me to volunteer. So from then, kasi dormer din po siya, from there, he invited me to adoration, he invited me to the choir. Tapos yung naging ka-close na rin namin siya, pinilit ko rin siyang mag-choir. Kasi narinig ko siyang kumanta during adoration, narinig namin siyang kumanta.
Yeah, may sample.
Actually, magsasample nga pala siya after yun.
Solo, daskan.
Sabi niya namin ni Sir Les, Sir Les, sa JMM Unplugged na lang kami. Hindi, pero yun din. Java with the Jesuits is another ministry of presence. Napakalaking impact. I think for me, just this year, just around January. Pero I had been going to adoration since mga late last year. Pero parang this year lang ako nag-start na, sige nga, kausapin ko nga itong mga tao na to, parang wala naman akong gagawin sa...
Sabi niya mataray daw po kasi kami. Kaya
Medyo mataray kasi talaga silang tingnan, pero okay lang. Okay lang. Walang... Ano ngayon, walang matigas na tinapay sa mainit na kape. Oh, di ba? So, mainit ang kape ng Java with the Jesuits. Please stay tuned kung kailan ang next iteration ng Java with the Jesuits. Ang dami namin pinapromote.
Ang galing!
Pero yun, just showing up for the longest time and then starting to have the conversations na, they didn't even know my name for the longest time, which I'm not mad about it anymore.
But you were.
You were just that guy.
Yeah, I was that guy for a while. And then, ayun, we started to hang out. I forgot na nga kung paano yung first hangout namin outside of Java and outside of Adoration. Pero, yun, it just started rolling from there na parang, I think the song was Ponme.
Yeah.
Wow. So we sang Ponme for Adoration. So shout out Father Dom. Lahat na lang siya shout out.
Thank you, Father Dom.
Shout out na din kay Father James, kay Father Bien. Shout out na din kay Father Bok. Happy birthday! Happy birthday, Father Bok. Happy birthday, Father Bok today. Ayun, so just those little moments talaga. It's all composed of little moments na parang nag-show up and then all of a sudden leads to something much bigger.
Ang titino ng mga dormers. Pero okay, so narinig na natin yung mga dormers. Pero you, as the Jesuits, were there any challenges in, in guiding the students?
Accompanying this student.
Is it because of the age gap? Generation
Hindi
gap?
naman siguro, para magkaka-AIDS lang sila.
Yes, I went there.
Well, yeah, for me, initially thinking about ministering in the dorms, that was my first thought. How am I going to manage the generational gap? But honestly, I mean, after just kind of hanging around the dormers for a while, I just realized, they're funny. Like, I could understand the jokes. I'm sure there's some terms that I had to catch up on, but eventually, I like to think of myself as a zillennial, since I was born in the middle 90s. So I can hop between millennial and Gen Z. But honestly, the generational gap, after meeting the students and then getting to know them, basically disappeared. And I think that's just a thing that, it can be like daunting at first, of like, how am I going to reach the kids? But then eventually, you learn how to talk naturally, and listen is actually the biggest thing. I think I was quiet the first 3 or 4 months that I was singing in the choir, because I just participated in the choir. I wasn't leading or anything. So I was quiet for a few months, just listening.
So was there like a specific moment when you just found out, hey, I think I can do this?
Yeah, let me think. I can't point to a single specific moment. I think it's just gradually over time I found myself.
And it just came out naturally.
Yeah. You know what happens is, after choir practice or after dorm mass, they'll say, so where are we going for dinner? And then somebody says, Tara Makdo. And there can be a temptation for me, like, I just want to go home. But then I'll say, you know what? We just had mass, and I didn't really get to talk to them because we were busy rehearsing and then mass. So then I said, I have to go to Makdo, even if I'm tired. And then I think eventually that's where I learned, like, this is the humor. Let's test the waters to see if I can participate in the humor too. But then also just talking. And them students are always, non-Jesuits are always curious about Jesuit life. So immediately that's when the questions start coming out of like, bro, why did you become a Jesuit? Bro, did you have a girlfriend before? Bro, why Ateneo? Because I came from the US, so like,
Yeah.
why did you move here? And so yeah, just being there, people will ask questions.
Taray, McDo pa lang sagot.
Correct.
Parang
Another unpaid sponsorship.
not a paid promotion, guys. How about you, brother?
Yeah, same with Jeff. I think
McDo din?
hindi Jollibee. Shocking
Not a paid promotion, guys.
It's more, one is you have to realize that they come from a different context than you, and they live different lives than you were when you were a student, right? And that, I think you should double down on really sincerely listening to their concerns and where they are coming from. Because when we make ourselves available to students, you don't necessarily want to direct the conversation to a particular thing right away.
Yeah.
Right? It's really those small moments like bumping into each other around the campus and then finally remembering each other's names after quite some time, that those conversations will naturally bloom. I think there's something organic in those parang encounters that allow for relationships to be built over time. Yeah, it's more of that. And I think one thing that helps is that we ourselves are being accompanied. Right, it's very hard to accompany people, young people for that matter, if we as Jesuits are also not being accompanied by our formators. Right, so whatever personal charisms we have or charisms from the society that we are able to share is also a grace gifted to us through our own formation. Right? So whatever we share to them, or hopefully they get some things from that relationship, it also comes from our communities. Yeah.
Ang ganda nun, yung you are, parang nakaka-humble siya. Alam mo yun? Parang you listen to the young people. And also, parang ang takeaway ko dun sa sinabi niyo is, it kind of reminded me of this saying na be that adult that you wanted to encounter with when you were a teenager. Yun lang yun. No, parang, I wish I knew you guys when I was a teenager.
Pwede naman. Spiritual.
Hindi pwede, layo ko, lasal ako. Ay, not a paper one. That's so yan, Kuya Ray, ikaw.
Sa students natin, kayo ba, homesick pa rin kayo? Since, grabe yung spiritual director nyo, ha? Feel nyo na eh. At parang feel at home na kayo talaga. Homesick pa ba kayo?
Sir, yung tinanong mo yung mga hindi umuwi ngayong intercession.
Sasabihin ko pa nga lang eh.
Hindi po kami umuwi, nag-JMM po kami.
So, yun.
Of course, homesick. In a lot of ways, because syempre nandun ang parents. Although my mom right now is actually here. She's in Pasay. She's taking care of my grandma. Hi, Mom. Yeah, she's actually watching right now. So, hi, Mom. Pero, yung mga ganong moments, being at home, spending money that isn't yours, charot. yung
kape pa.
yung mga kape, yung mga puro libre yun. Ngayon, hindi. Kailangan ko nang isipin kailan ba ako bibili ng kape. But also on a serious note, parang having not just your parents but even the cousins, syempre even the community people. Parang kasi dito sa Ateneo, dito sa walking the streets of Katipunan, parang may certain anonymity ka eh. Pero iba talaga yung pag-uwi mo sa probinsya, tas parang pagliko mo ng kanto.
Alam mo lahat.
Palaging may nakakakilala sa'yo, may magtatanong, magdodoktor ka na ba? Hindi po ako magdodoktor. But just...
Uy, ikaw ba si Desi?
But yeah, just having that community is certainly different. Siyempre, meron ding benefits yung pagiging dito sa Ateneo, having the presence of course, our friends. Iba din talaga yung maho-homesick ka pag nandito ka, maho-homesick ka din pag nandun ka. That's the unfortunate reality of life.
Correct. Si Dre, ang layo-layo Davao eh.
Yung parang sinasabi nga po, parang you're leaving home to go home. Tapos parang when you go back, it's the same thing. Parang yung tension doon, parang saan ba ako lulugar? Ano pa talaga yung home ko? Because yun nga yung sabi ni Daryl, it's different when you're home. You're very, like in the province, you're comfy, you don't have to think about anything. Your parents are just there, take care of you anytime. Your cousins, your relatives. Pero pag dito, it's like, it's a different kind of family also. So, parang, there's something that's lacking but also not. Parang nako-confuse ka talaga. But yeah, I'm thankful that I got to find this. I got to find this family here, and this again a ministry of presence, because I never expected to be here. For context, my family is not religious. I grew up in Ateneo de Davao, so Jesuit school, but I was also not religious. So when I came here, parang, okay, Ateneo, whatever. And then I suddenly started going to Mass again. I joined the choir, started praying more, and just never envisioned it for myself. And it's such a pleasant surprise to be where I am right now.
Pang Jesuits,
Parang
pang
ano,
Sena.
oo. Pang Sena ka lang isa. Di, parang ang ganda na, no? Parang it's both a blessing and a curse na may dalawa kang
Correct.
kinoconsider na home. Parang hirap, tama ka eh. Pero hindi ko na naranasan. Taring, kunwari lang. Performative. Anyway, Kuya Ray, baka may ano ka pa?
Okay. Bakit yun ang feeling mag-volunteer sa JMM?
Yun!
Diba? Ang swerte namin, syempre, pero gusto namin tanungin kung ano yung...
Ito na talaga yung JMM after dark.
Diba?
Oh my gosh.
Ang daming mga org dito sa...
Ano yung agenda ninyo?
Mag-ingat ka sa sasabihin mo, nandyan yung boss natin sa likod.
Hello, Sir Lester.
Yung boss natin, nandun lang sa harapan natin, no?
Again, it's like the same backstory. Nung in-invite po ako ni Vince mag-choir, parang... I think since first year pa lang, naisip ko na, what if I join the choir? Pero wala akong kilala, so I never went through with it. So nung third year, diba? I joined third year. Yeah, I only joined in my third year. Parang, this is so fun. Parang kahit gaano katagal yung rehearsal, parang bitin siya every time. Even the mass is bitin. Parang, normal pa ba to?
Wow,
so, parang I just really, and also as a kid, I recall na, di ba nga, hindi kami religious, but there was something called Commitment Day Masses sa grade school. And there was an assigned grade level to go to Mass, to sponsor the Mass for each day of the week. And I remember, hindi kasi ako yung parang hindi ako inasagaso sa bahay. Like, I would get ready on my own. So, I would, on purpose, be extra early sa school for Mass because I wanted to sing the songs. I really enjoyed just listening and singing the songs. So, parang, I transported back to that memory when I joined the choir. It's like, tama nga pala yung sinasabi nila na the key to your happiness as an adult or whatever is in your childhood or whatever. Parang ganun. Di ba may saying na ganun?
Wala.
So, wala. Gawa ko lang yun, Miss Pat. So,
Charing.
Ano yung question?
JMM.
JMM, sorry. So, nung nakita ko yung post sa Facebook, na we're looking for interns. Of course, like, whoa, that's amazing. The JMM, these are the songs I grew up with. I listened to as a child throughout high school, now even until college. So like, why would I pass up this opportunity? It's something I feel very drawn to. So yun, I sent it to our friends, or you sent it to us or something. So sinabihan ko na rin siya, apply ka na. So yun, I had to pester him for like a month before he applied.
Kasi I wasn't sure if I was going to take the intercession. Pero ako naman, music from a very early age, present na talaga yan sa bahay namin. My mom, always, Saturday or Sunday afternoon, she would be doing chores around the house. The moment that Bluetooth speakers started becoming a thing, it wasn't even Bluetooth. She would just have the music on her SD card. It would be like Carpenters, it would be Engelbert Humperdinck, mga Tom Jones,
Every Sunday,
ganon yung tugtugan palagi sa bahay. And that's parang, I remember I was 3 years old and my favorite song was Please Release Me by, I forgot kasi, but imagine a 3-year-old.
Hindi sinasabi ni Kuya Ray kasi mahalata. Kuya Ray, manahimik ka lang. Okay lang yan. Wag mo sasabihin ko sino yun.
yung ganon na starting with music. And so when I moved here, parang na-miss ko yung music at home. Pero sabi ko, kasi medyo na-outgrow ko na eh. And then I found JMM music. I found BP, Hangad, Himigaswita. And so these songs started becoming part of just me trying to get through my first year. Me trying to get through the loneliness, me trying to get through the difficult days, of which, of course, there's a lot naman talaga. And so, when we started finding that opportunity, first, ayun nga, na kinaladkad nila ako sa choir, which was a very pleasant and a very thankful, very pleasant decision then on all our parts to decide na parang, sige nga, tingnan nga natin where it goes. And so, we're here right now, we're gearing up. Another endorsement, please come to Pistahanan, August 9. The Mass is at 6 p.m. Please, sa Jesuit, Church of the Jesuit, Father Bobby Buenconsejo is our, I think he's our presider. But anyways, we will be singing and we're very excited to sing. Yung ganun na parang little decisions that keep leading me back to music. And so, it's one thing to be a listener of music. It's another thing to parang, sige, be a choir member, be participating in the act of music. It's also another thing, and yun din nga yung sinabi ko nung nag-interview. Actually, ikaw, Miss Patty, yung nag-interview sa akin. So parang ulit lang to ng interview natin. But parang I really felt na gusto ko, I want to be, to quote Hamilton, I want to be in the room where it happens. Where the big decisions happen about the music of JMM. Okay. Not just in terms of parang, sige, ano yung kakantahin natin, ano yung ganito, ano yung ganun. But really, the nitty-gritty of it is another thing. Kasi it's one thing for us to have the parang fantasized ideal na, oh guys, music is so fun, it's so perfect. Pero it's another thing, di ba, for it to have the human aspect of it to be difficult, of it to be stressful, of it to be frustrating. And sabi
Hindi
ko,
naman, masaya nga, di ba, Sir Lex? Ang saya-saya.
Ang saya-saya. Pero, yeah, just for me to parang finally have that sensation. Yeah. Ito talaga yung totoong side ng pagiging part ng isang music ministry.
Wow, nakakatama naman yung puso ito.
Totoo naman, nakaka-stress siya minsan. hindi tayo hindi tayo flowery words today. Yes, it can be stressful, it can be challenging at times, pero parang at the end of the day, it's just yung the sense of fulfillment through the comments ng mga tao, 'di ba, na thank you for releasing this song because napalapit ako kay Lord. Yun, that's the yung consolation doon. Yes. That's what keeps us going as well. Tsaka donation. Tsari.
Ano ka na ng donation link?
Nice move.
That's what keeps us going. Hello, let's be real. Ayun. Actually, alam mo yung nung nagkwento si Dre about sa, yung every week pala na grabe yung talaga. So, nagsusponsor kayo ng
Yung grade level po in general. Like, kami yung assigned na magdadala ng offerings.
Sali mo naman yung viewers.
Sorry.
Okay. So, nagsusponsor kayo every week or every month? Sorry?
Every week, my grade level po na assigned per day. So, for example, Monday, grade 6, tapos Tuesday, grade 5. Ganun.
Dito din ba sa Ateneo? Ganun din?
I'm not sure.
Okay. So, wala sa college?
Hindi po kami na grade school dito.
Hindi, I mean sa college pala. Walang ganun.
Sa college, ang hatian.
May nagwawala na sa college natin.
Ang producer natin.
Ayun pala, Mark.
Ang hatian, actually, I think ang hatian lang kasi ACMG in general handles the college chapel masses.
Okay.
Pero may mga hatian din ng choir kasi may days na employees, may faculty, mga ganon. So, parang ganon yung hatian.
Ngayon.
Ang dormers ba meron pang
kasama kayo sa roster?
Hindi na po kasi meron na talaga kaming sariling masses namin Yung 2nd, 4th, and 5th Sunday, dorm mass volunteers na po talaga yung may hawak nun along with our Jesuit companions at the Jesuit. So iba pa yun dun sa college chapel masses na everyday yung sa amin at the Jesuit. So a lot of people we invite a lot of people really to show up.
So hindi naman siya exclusive for dormers lang?
Hindi po siya technically exclusive for dormers, but it's really catered to the dorm community. Its intention is to provide the Eucharist to dormers on the days na walang alumni mass. So yun po talaga yung purpose for us to receive the sacrament on Sunday, of course, to fulfill our Sunday obligation.
Ang galing. Kasi dati, di ba, parang mga First Friday lang, yung First Friday Mass, ganun lang yung sa amin dati. Tapos everyday mag-worship. Ang tawag namin worship eh. Parang ganun.
Actually sila, everyday, ng 12 noon, no?
Apo, 11:50 na ngayon.
Oo.
Inusog nila ng 10 minutes.
Okay.
kasi yung mga tao na may pasok ng 12:20 pa lang kailangan umalis na sila to make it to their classes. So 11:50 to 12:20 na lang para lahat maka-attend.
Okay. Ganun pala. Ang galing. Parang mas mas maganda yung ganyan, yung very open, at mas maraming chances of winning. Hindi of getting to going to
Of
mass.
encountering Jesus.
Yes, of encountering Jesus. Of winning talaga. Okay. So sa ating mga Jesuits dito.
Mga butihing Jesuita.
Mga butihing Jesuita. Okay, my question kasi is, since, how many years? 3 years with the dormers, tama ba?
This is my third year.
Third year and first year. So, do you plan on, continuing this in the next couple of years pa?
Our hope is always to build on the foundation that we've inherited. So, shout out to Father Bien, who is holding down the fort before I arrived. And he said, continue the Bible study, continue adoration. Actually, adoration was only 2 years ago that it started. But like little by little, we want to build and not. The worst thing would be to reduce programming for the dormers. So little by little, inheriting and then building upon that and making it sustainable always, because we're full-time students as well.
Okay.
So we're balancing everything with studies.
Wow. Okay, so of course, not everything is permanent naman. And we know that, especially sa inyo.
Correct.
Alam
Kasi
natin
na-assign
yan.
sila.
Oo. Nalilipat sila, hindi pwedeng magstay
mga
lang.
missionary din
Now, my
mga
question is, what legacy do you want to leave your dormers? Diba? Once you leave the dorm ministry, ano yung gusto nyong maalala nila or matutunan nila from you?
Sure, I'll go for it. For me, it's not about, Brother Jeff, but hopefully the Jesuits is what I want, maybe 30 years from now. If alumnus dormer thinks back to their time at Ateneo, I'd just like them to think, the Jesuits were really there for me in my best times, my worst times, whenever I needed someone to talk to pray with me and for me. That's what I'd like the legacy to be, is that the Jesuits were there for me, not a specific brother, not me. That's okay too. That's bonus maybe. But the more important thing is, that the Jesuits accompanied me.
How about you, Brother Adrian?
Yeah, similar to Jeff. Like, siguro legacy is parang too strong of a term.
Okay lang yan.
Right?
Pinilit.
But in the same way that I've experienced God's mercy in my life and how that changed the trajectory of my life, if I can bring or reflect just a little bit of that to the people that I meet, I think I would, if they remember me like, Brother Ads, he's a friend of Christ, I will already be happy. Yeah, because for Jesuits, often you see like sinners yet called, right, as one of our taglines in our shirts, but it's more than that. Really, it's an understanding that despite we know how we are, right, but despite that we are loved and then we are called to this life. So if people see that and are moved by that, to take a double look at the person of Jesus Christ, which should be the center of the ministry, then I can rest easily.
Very Ignatian. Parang in short, they want the dormers in the future to remember that the Jesuits were their perfect companions throughout their journey sa dorm. Sa dorm lang. Na-joke lang. Sa college life.
Kailangan mo na magpa-fast talk. Ito na.
Actually, ito na nga yun.
Pero before that, tanungin nga natin si Dre and Daryl. Ano yung mga, curious ako, anong favorite songs sa JMM? At bakit?
Sir Ray, promise, wag kang mangamba. Parang last sem or the past year, whenever I would get anxious about specifically academics, kinakabahan ako sa test, sa oral exam, that song would just calm me down instantly. Parang naka-on loop lang siya sa akin sa dorm. I'm like alone just sitting there, completely still. Does magic.
Oy, sinamahan mo pala si Dre.
Basta mga solo ng Ray Malipot on Spotify.
Grabe siya,
Please follow Ray Malipot on Spotify. Yan, kasi for me, I go through phases. So a lot of it, right now, ang pinaka-favorites ko are Nauna na Kitang Mahalin.
Naku, Ray Malipot na naman.
Yun talaga ang classic.
Galing ni Father Anel.
Magaling talaga. Father A as a songwriter, We Love You, shout out din kay Father A. Lahat na lang ng sweet ay shout out natin. Ayun, basta really a lot of the Father A classics.
Naman, oo.
Tatagos talaga yan. Yeah.
Yun ang favorite nila. Okay. It's that time of the day.
Even after dark.
It's the time of the year again. Pasko na! Hindi. Okay. We have this fast talk, okay? Pero isa-isa kayo, but different questions. So, okay? So, answer as fast as you can. Let's start with si Brother Adrian na lang. Okay. Solo or with group?
With group.
Morning person or night owl?
Night owl.
Ooh, inside the room or outside the room?
Inside.
Charing. Caffeine or non-caffeine?
Non-caf.
Favorite Ateneo cafeteria?
Iggy's.
Go-to tambayan on campus?
The LST cottages overlooking Marikina.
Wow, okay. Okay. Ignatius of Loyola, Francis Xavier, or Peter Faber?
What? May choose.
Parang mali pala yung ano. Okay lang yan para challenging.
St. Francis Xavier.
Okay. One word to describe your dorm ministry life.
Oh my gosh. Presents.
Presents. Taray, Christmas na kasi. Anyway. Okay, so thank you guys.
Maraming salamat po.
Ang ganda
Very
ng mga
interesting.
kwento. Parang ang close-close nyo.
Correct. Tsaka ang daming natutunan na I'm sure sa ating mga viewers this
Oo,
evening.
lalo na ako na may ganyan pala.
Ang swerte nyo Meron kayong
Napakaswerte po namin, and even with our formators na sina Ma'am Mitch, sina Ma'am Chen, shout out po sa inyo. Ma'am Lucia, we love you, and thank you for just kasi lahat nito kami medyo mga front of house pa kami, pero yung mga behind the scenes, going through the admin work, going through everything, sila talaga yun.
Any final words,
words
para sa mga student, dormers?
Come to any of our events. Don't be shy. Join the choir. Even if you don't know anyone, you'll know us eventually. And it's okay. If you just show up, eventually we'll remember your name.
It takes time, but they will remember your name.
Anything else? Baka may gusto ko pa i-plug, nahiya ka pa.
Please join the choir. Dumadating po sa punto na parang SAT lang kami. So kung malalim po ang boses nyo, kailangan po namin kayo. Pero of course, all skill levels, all specializations are welcome. Please come sing with us. We have a lot of fun, and I can say, changed my life. We hope we can change yours.
Also, please come to Holy Adoration every Thursday at 8:30 sa El Yazo Prayer Room. And you're free to stay for Magis Circles, which is just a
And
weekly
snacks.
sharing of our experiences and feelings.
Magic Circle will change your life.
It will. I will say.
Taray.
Grabe si Dre, no? Parang pwede maging aspirant ng Seneca sister.
Siya yung susunod na Sister Bubbles.
If I can just acknowledge our other brothers as
Sure.
well in the ministry. We have Jerome, we have Felix, and we have Zek and Bertrand. So they're
Shout out
also
sa
part. And
inyo.
Dory.
Yeah.
Dory is also part.
Bago siya
We love you, Bro
mag-promote.
Lori.
Oh yeah,
Pagkakataon na rin.
they were talking about Java with the Jesuits.
Yes.
Jeff and I were doing that in two capacities, one for the dorms and one as vocation promotions. So for those who are considering the religious life, hop by our lounge in LST or just reach us via 0917 Jesuits.
Yes.
Taray. 0917 Judgments.
Hello,
Love
Prom
it.
team.
Alright. O tayo naman, Kuya Ray!
Yes, follow us on our social media accounts, TikTok, Facebook, ano pa ba?
Instagram, Twitter, and Spotify. JustComPH po kami sa Spotify and Jesuit Music Ministries sa aming social media
And of course,
platforms.
sa ating Lords Walang Ibang Tahanan is now available on our Dormitory music platform.
Woo! Naman! After ilang years? 13 years?
Yes,
sabi.
13 years, sir, no?
Oh, grabe.
Yes, congratulations, Father Arnel.
Congrats. And of course, Jay
Sir
Gomez
Jay.
on the
And Jay
flute.
Gomez.
And of course, praise be to God. Hangad's new songbook is now available on Lazada and JustCom online shop. So, grab nyo na. Grab nyo na ang new songbook ng Hangad. Praise be to God. Ayan! So, Kuya Ray.
Pasalamatan natin ang ating producer this evening, of course, si
Mark Clarence in the studio with us.
Ating mga kasamahan sila Judith, Kevin,
and Kuya Chris.
And of course, ang ating director, Ma'am Justine.
Si Ma'am Justine. And of course, si Sir Les, ang ever supportive in the studio with us. Yan.
Kailangan galingan natin kung hindi wala tayong sweldo.
Oo. Marapit ang Christmas. Charing. Okay, so with that, we will leave you with the song Pananatili by Hangad featuring Elliot Eustacio and Josan Apora Navarro. Actually, ito yung performance video nila sa
Bayan ng
Umawit,
Maritig Nation
guys.
Music Fest natin.
Alright, with that, goodbye everyone. This is your JMM Princess, Patricia Morato.
And Manong Ray.
Peace out.
Lisanin kita, wala kong hangarin, ika'y mag-isa.
Saan man magtungo, ako'y sasabay, magkabalikat sa
Mananahan sa tahanang sisilong sa'yo, yayakapin ang landasin at bayan mo. Poon mo ay aking ipag-uni at iibigin ang buong sarili. Saan man
You've been listening to JMM Radio. For more stories of faith, music, and mission, all in one place. Catch them every week, only here on Radyo Katipunan, 87.9 FM. JMM Radio. Music and talk that uplifts the soul.